Octavian, later known as Augustus Caesar, won a decisive victory over Mark Antony in the Battle of Actium. The September massacres, mass killings of prisoners in Paris, began investigated by beliefs that political prisoners during the French Revolution were going to rise up in their jails to join a counter-revolutionary plot. Anglo-Egyptian forces under Major General Sir Hugo Herbert Kitchener, later Lord Kitchener, defeated the Sunday's forces of the Mahdist leader Abd Allah in the Battle of Omdurman. American politician Theodore Roosevelt, who was the Republican vice presidential candidate, gave the first public speech in which he said, "Speak softly and carry a big stick, and you'll go far." The big stick policy later became a central feature in his presidency. American jazz pianist, composer, and bandleader Horace Silver, who was an exploratory performer of what came to be called the hard bop style of the 1950s and 60s, was born. Ho Chi Minh declared Vietnam independent from France. World War II came to an end as Japanese Foreign Minister Shinga Matsuo Mamura and General Umso Yashikawa signed Japan's formal surrender aboard the USS Missouri. American teacher Christina Corrigan McAuliffe, who was chosen to be the first private citizen in space, was born. Her and 6 other crew members died when the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded shortly after liftoff in 1986. English writer J.R.R. Tolkien, who was best known for the innovative fantasies The Hobbit that was published in 1937 and The Lord of the Rings that was published between 1954 and 1955, died at the age of 81. A train strikes an overcrowded bus that is attempting to drive across the tracks at an unguarded railroad crossing near Manwal, Pakistan. 31 persons lose their lives in the crash, and about 40 are injured. Swiss Air Flight 111 crashed off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada, killing all 229 aboard. It was later determined that faulty wires had caused the plane's flammable insulation to catch fire. Anwar Ibrahim, Deputy Prime Minister of Malaysia, who had been widely expected to become Prime Minister, is abruptly fired by Prime Minister Mansour Mohammed Ibrahim is arrested on charges of sexual indecency on September 20th. Members of a faction of the Cedro Lucius, or the Shining Path, a guerrilla organization, shoot down an Air Force helicopter in Peru, killing 3 military personnel. The crew had been attempting to rescue soldiers who were shot down by the rebels earlier. Following much speculation of the death of Islam Kamarva, the first president of Uzbekistan, was officially announced. The longest living verified animal is a Madagascar Redate tortoise, which died at an age of 188 years in May of 1965. However, there might be even older. Adwada and Albera giant tortoise died at an estimated age of 255 in March of 2006 in Alpur Zoo, Calcutta, India. If verified, it will have been the oldest terrestrial animal in the world. NASA generally faked part of the moon landing. While Neil Armstrong's first steps on the lunar surface were categorically not faked, the astronaut quarantine protocol when the astronauts arrived back on Earth was largely just one big show.